Hello everyone, welcome to Need for Speed Heat, the latest Need for Speed game to be released. And I have to say, this is one of the best Need for Speed games I've played in a while. It may seem like a big claim, but I really think so. Everything about this game is just so nice, like from the graphics and what you can do in it. Like I've been playing this game for about 2 months straight, and I can't stop. Oh shit! I can't stop playing. It's just so nice. I don't really know how to describe the feeling. The thing that makes it better for me for Speed Payback is that the performance system in this game, it works like in terms of parts. Like you buy the parts and then you put them on your car, and that's how you get the car to be better. In Payback, it was luck based. You had to just like roll some packs and stuff, and you get the parts, which is not how it should be, because it's just luck based. When you want to upgrade your car, you have to you just get lucky and then you get to upgrade your car. But in this game, you can properly just like upgrade your car just with money. So that's one thing that's better than Payback in this game. How you get money and stuff is you do daytime races. There's two types of races in this game. In the daytime, you do races and you get money. In the nighttime, you do races and you get reputation, you get rep. The rep helps you level up and unlock better parts for the cars that you have. But the money, actually lets you buy stuff. But with you kind of need to have a balance of both daytime races and nighttime races. Because if you only do daytime, then you'll have a shit ton of money, but not a lot of parts to buy. If you do nighttime races, then you'll be leveled up super high with basically no money. I'll show you all what a daytime race looks like real quick. Let's choose this one. No, not that one. This one. Okay. Oh shit. The choice of cars you have in this game is also very vast, and I like that. I'm currently driving a Ferrari 458 Italia, which is a good choice for just any supercar, I'd say. Like a Ferrari 458 is just the gold standard for supercars. This is the loading screen for these races. Very nice. Everything about this game is just so cohesive. Like everything you do is just, it feels like it flows into the other action. When you enter into a race, it feels like you're just it always just centers around your car. So like it just showcase shots around your car, and then you're either in the race or you're in the garage, just whatever. And it's really nice because even if I show the pause menu real quick, even when you go into the pause menu, it just showcases the car in the middle, and then all the menus are just around it, which is very cool looking. Because it is about, this game really focuses on customization of the car and performance and stuff, and I can tell because it's just like it really just focuses on the car itself, and then everything else about the game comes later. I was gonna make the review of this game earlier in the gameplay when I had like maybe not such great cars, maybe not such an OP car like this, but I kept on telling myself I was gonna make a video, but I never did. I just got to this point and now I feel like I want to make a video because I basically finished the story. The story is very nice. It's better than Need for Speed 2015 and Need for Speed Payback, but I feel like it's better than those games in terms of story wise, because it really just solidifies Need for Speed's place as a story single player racing game. It has online functionality, yes, but it's like more targeted as being just single player and story based. So this game just helps with that. It's got a good story, a bit shorter than I wanted it to be, but I think it was just because of how I played the game, because I kept on doing just so many races in the middle of while I was doing the story. So by the time I finished it, I didn't even realize I finished it. The driving mechanics in this game are I'd say they're similar to Payback, but like with its own little like twist. Hold up, let me see if I can pull this off in a race. If you go into the live tuning, look on to the left, you can change it like how you were able to in Need for Speed 2015 and Payback. But notice how there's also a drift style thing. You can have it either to be tap to drift, like tap brake to drift, or you can have it set to gas, which means if you let go of the gas, you start drifting. I tend to like the tap to brake type drift more. Shit! I like the tap to brake drift better because where most of the time when you're racing like this, you most likely have your finger on the accelerator at all times. So having to let go is like a different habit. You can control it and like you can have a more controlled experience, but I'd rather just have drifting everywhere instead of track racing. I am a grip enemy, as you might say. Real quick, I'm gonna try and show you what happens when you go to the garage. You do need to like, if you're in the nighttime and you want to switch to the daytime, you do need to go to the garage. But if you're in the daytime and you want to switch to the nighttime, you can just do this. You press the touchpad and then L3 or the left stick. Just click it down and you've transitioned into the night, just like that. And you see this game's all about being cohesive and stuff. So I'm real quick gonna go to the garage and then I'm gonna show you all what a nighttime race looks like. Shit. I don't know why, but my driving skills are not showing.
Yeah, maybe you need to get some sleep.
Maybe. What I mean about the customization in this game is that it's really thorough and there's like a lot of preset stickers you can put on the car. All these liveries that I've made, I'm about to show you all the liveries, but all the liveries that I've made are liveries that I made. These aren't liveries I just put, like I took from the community. Hold up, why is it not loading? Hold up, let me try and edit it. Ah, there we go. I think it's loading. Okay, so all of these liveries you see, I've made them, and you can see just even if you're not that good of like an artist, I don't consider myself as such, you can still make pretty sick ass liveries that are very like full of character and stuff, which I find very nice. You can tell that this game focuses on customization and performance like much better than I'd say the other games. I got the Polestar because the car on the cover of this game is a Polestar, but for some reason the body kit that's on the cover of the game, you can only get it if you finish all street race like story missions, which I have not done. I've done this main story but not the race story. You know, there's like those types of things, like there's a race story and an off-road story you need to finish as well. So I bought this car thinking I could put on the body kit that's on the cover of the game, but you cannot. You can only unlock the car as a whole. So this is just a quick little livery I made for it. It's nice, but I don't use this car. Oh, this car, I've got 3 liveries for this car. Here's the I don't think I have time to show all 3. Fuck it, wait. Cut here. Wait, not. I'm gonna show it around. Okay, that's the car. Now cut here. And then here's the second livery I've made for it. It's a bit more of a green one. This is what I consider my main car, like the car I like using the most, because it's, I think, the fastest car I have, but more importantly because it's like I like customizing old cars, and this is just an old Japanese car, and it's just so nice customizing it. It just looks so nice and classic. I really like it. And then cut here again for the third wrap, and then here's the third livery, which is a bit more of an off-road look. You can tell because it's got splatters and it's just lifted up, and it's got the roof light bar and everything. This is the off-road look of this car. Now I show the other cars because I spent so much time on this. Oh yeah, this is a car I made. This was the second livery I made, and this is when I realized that the customization options in this game are very nice. Look, you can see this is Like, it isn't the best, but you can definitely tell that there's something going on here, and there's something, like, I'm starting to realize here that it's actually a good customization thing. So yeah, in terms of customization, this game's really good at it. You can, like, in terms of performance as well, it's very good, and I just it's very nice. Okay, but that's just to show you how good you can customize. I showed you a daytime race, now I need to show you a nighttime race. Let's go to them. When you're playing this game, you want to spend most of your time, like, in the nighttime, because it's just so much more aesthetic, and it just feels like, this is where you're supposed to spend the time. But to make you, like, actually want to race in the daytime, that's the reason why you can only make money in the daytime. But that does not mean you can't make money in the nighttime. I'll prove my point in a bit to show you how you get the money in the nighttime. I need to get to the race real quick. I forgot to mention that the soundtrack in this game is also very nice. Like, there's a lot of great songs, especially in the nighttime, because there's different vibes, right? There's music for when you're riding around in the daytime, there's music for when you're just customizing your car in the garage, and then there's music when you're riding around in the nighttime. So the music is just very nice, and that was also one of the reasons I couldn't stop playing it, because just driving around to some of these songs is something else. I'm gonna make this part of the video with just like music from the game, just to show you all these are the types of songs you can get. I'm also gonna go into this race right here with the in-game music. Currently you were just listening to just music I put, non-copyright shit. Frig. Now when I enter this race, it's gonna change from this song to race music. There's day race music, and then there's night race music. I didn't get to show you all the daytime music or the day race music, or even the garage music, but like, you can just listen to the soundtrack of this game. Great songs in it. Let's see what song we get here. Oh. Hey, let's get it. Oh shit, I only have one nitrous tank for this car. Why is he in front of me like that? So I don't know if you all can tell, but I play all my racing games in manual, and the controls for the manual in this game are different from they were in Payback, where it was triangle to upshift and then circle to downshift. It's different where in this case it's now R1 to upshift and then L1 to downshift. And because the Crew 2 also has the same like sort of upshift downshift mechanics, I kind of got used to it pretty fast. Although at first I didn't prefer it. I preferred the Payback one better, because you can have your hands, your thumb, like your thumbs are free for the most time. But then I just realized there's a specific way you hold your controller, and then you get used to this gearing mechanism, and then it's just easy, where you put your index fingers on the L1 and R1, and then your middle finger on the L2 and R2, which is a bit weird at first, but then you just get used to it. And now I prefer this, because now I have my thumb free for whatever I want to do, and there's a lot more things you need to do with your thumb than with your other fingers. if I can win this. My car is under the performance level, like rating, but that shouldn't stop me from being able to win. Shit, too much drift. There's not a lot of slipstreaming as well, which is kind of sad. You'd expect in a game like this, slipstream would be very like intensified and stuff, but it is not. If you try and stay behind a person to try and go faster, it won't work. The only way you can is either by just using your nitrous or out of the raw speed that your car makes. Also, the great thing is, because of how the race system works, it's similar to Crew 2 in the sense that if you buy a new car that's slow, right, but you want to be able to do races with that new car and make money and get the parts for it, you can do like slower races. You can do slower performance level racing to get the money for that car, instead of just using the fastest car you have all the time to make money. So it is just better because you get to have a feel for the car you're about to customize.
Let's hear your spotting skills. What make and model are we chasing?
Shit.
Driving a Lamborghini Aventador.
Also, the reason why there are different times of day at which you can race is because in the daytime, in the daytime, the police are very inactive. The police. I need to talk about the heat in this game because that's the name of the game. This game focuses around the police very heavily. In the daytime, you get no police. The police are very inactive. The only way you get police in the daytime is if you either is only by if you hit a police officer head on, like you purposefully crash into him. That's the only way you can get police in the daytime. But in the nighttime, it becomes a different thing entirely. Because if you're on heat level 0, which is like right after you exit the garage, they won't start chasing you instantly. You need to do at least like one race or something to get the police after you. After your heat level 1, the police will be roaming around for me, and so is this guy I'm about to run into. They enter this phase where they're just looking around for you. If they see you, they will initiate a chase. But if you're fast enough, you can just whiz by them without starting a chase. Let me see if I can do that. Hold up, he should be right here. Or you could just kill him like that. Let me try with this one. Okay, see, his icon starts flashing. If you whiz by them fast enough, they started a chase right there. But if you can go by fast enough, then their icon will just start flashing and then they won't start a chase. Because I'm a bit OP, I just escaped that police officer very fast. There's different types of heat levels. There's different levels of heat. You can have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The max is 5. When you're at heat level 3, which is at what I am right now, you unlock one of these races. This is a high heat race, which is how you get money in the nighttime. Look, you can see there, you get the reputation you get from normal races, but then also you get a lot of money, and as a bonus you unlock a part that you can only get from high heat races. I'm gonna do one of those right now, and then that's gonna be the end of the video. See, look, this is how you do it.
No matter how bad it gets out there, at least we ain't gotta worry about Mercer no more.
Yeah, okay, so you just you get money and then you just upgrade the parts, but some of the parts are locked until you get up to that required level. And there are these parts like the ultimate and ultimate plus parts, which says unlocked from high heat races. You can only get them if you do the high heat races, which gives you more of an incentive to do them. And then there's also nitrous. There is different types of suspension, look at this. There's off-road, drift, speed, all these different types of suspensions, and also different types of tires and different types of differentials, because this game isn't just about street racing, it's also about off-road racing and drift racing. So for each thing, you can see on the little grid there's off-road, race, drift, and road, and you can tune your car for whatever you want to do. I like tending to keep it on the roadside, but then in between race and drift, because then that makes it easy for me to drift around a race track and then also be able to just drift in general. And then these are auxiliaries. The active one is like you press circle and that's what the button does. That's what the thing is. Repair kit is just repairs your car, gives your car a little bit of health. Kill switch jammer, it's when you're getting kill switched by the police, like they're turning your car off. You just press this and they stop doing that. There's nitrous refill, it gives you nitrous. Another repair kit and another nitrous refill. I have a elite repair kit which gives me 2 repairs, while the normal repair kit only gives you 1. I have a elite one which gives me 2 repairs. And then this is what I was talking about. There's many things for the passive. The passive is just one that is always active. So there's radar disruptor, makes the pull like circle smaller. Nitrous jump, this just helps you get nitrous. Reinflatable tires right after you get hit by a spike strip. Damage increase, it increases how much you like hit the police, with how much damage you take away from them. This reduces the damage you take from the police. This is duration, it makes the nitrous longer. This is power, it makes the nitrous more powerful. And then there's just elite versions of those. I have an elite radar disruptor which makes the circle very small, especially when you're on heat level 1. So yeah, anyways, that's the review of Need for Speed Heat, my little gameplay on it. It's a very nice game. I'd say one of it's one of the few Need for Speed games that I just can't stop playing. I think like EA is starting to realize what Need for Speed games are and what kind of people like them, and I appreciate that. So I can't wait for the next one, but this is a very good game as it is. So yeah, that's the video, y'all. Bye bye.